in San Juan, and the United States rolled to a big win, 83-70. Also in this group, Mexico winning over the Bahamas, 75-61. Now both, or rather all four teams, are back in action tonight. And here are the standings coming in with Mexico and the USA winning. They are up at the top of the standings in Group D. Puerto Rico and the Bahamas are down in third and fourth place.
Time to introduce
both
the
at
teams,
0-1.
starting with the Puerto Rican men's national basketball team. From Puerto Rico.
So both teams played at the FIBA Basketball World Cup recently. Well, just several months ago, in fact, in China. United States make it to the quarterfinals before falling to France. And the Puerto Ricans getting to the second round, but coming up short of the quarterfinals. Nevertheless, it was considered a positive step forward for Puerto Rican basketball as they try to get back up to the top of the Americas, near the top, among the elite anyway. And they would like to kind of confirm that they're still taking positive steps with a good performance tonight in Washington. Now, the top three teams in each of the groups for the AmeriCup qualifiers will qualify for the AmeriCup. So all is not lost. Obviously, the Bahamas start out as the underdogs in this competition in terms of going for those 3 spots.
And now the
Puerto Rico and the United States will know that every win is important. You know, the United States now being coached by Mike Fratello, the longtime NBA coach, also a television commentator, and also coached Ukraine international competition. He did very well at the helm of Ukraine, coaching them at a couple of Eurobaskets and also at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Spain in 2014. So he has some players, obviously, that he got on the same page with, and they did very well the other night against Puerto Rico. Exploded out of the gate, scoring 31 points in the first quarter and increasing that lead by halftime. They were up just by a tremendous margin, and now they're going to try to come back and get a second win here, this time on home soil.
Assistant Coach Sidney Johnson and Assistant Coach Othella Harrington. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to join our players and coaches in the singing
they actually
of the Puerto
scored
Rican
33 points
national
to
anthem
14 for Puerto Rico in the opening
Rosado.
quarter the other night. Anyway, we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthem.
Es un jardín florido de mágico primor. Un cielo siempre nítido le sirve de dosel y dan arrullos plácidos las olas a sus pies. Cuando a sus playas llegó Colón, exclamó lleno de admiración: oh, esta es la linda tierra que busco yo. Es Borinquen la hija del mar y el sol, 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 del mar y el sol.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing in honoring America and celebrating its freedom, as well as those who protect it at home and abroad, with the singing of our national anthem by local sensation Jerome Williams.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The referees for today's game are Leandro Lescano from Argentina, Julio Anayo from Panama.
Well, the national anthems have been played, and these coaches shake hands once again at mid-court. Casiano, the coach of Puerto Rico. There's Fratello, the czar of the telestrator. And, of course, I guess you could say he does a little bit of telestrating during timeouts these days. Over there on the bench. Something similar to that anyway. Julio Cesar Anaya Frail from Panama. Lescano as well, as you heard, from Argentina. And also the other referee from Canada, Nathaniel Saunders. So Leandro Lescano from Argentina, Julio Cesar Anaya Frail from Panama, and Nathaniel Saunders, excuse me, from Canada are the referees for tonight's game. It's been an eventful Continental Qualifiers. These teams played already. You've had some great games, some interesting results. Certainly the one that raises the most eyebrows is the fact that Venezuela beat Argentina 74-68 in Argentina. Colombia also edged Chile 60-59, a real close one. Mexico won by 14 over the Bahamas. So starting five for Puerto Rico: Isaiah Pinheiro, Ramon Clemente, Gary Brown, Jorge Bryant Diaz, and Gian Clavel. And Hernandez, Collier, Rodriguez, Santiago Jr., Andujar, Sosa, and Reese coming off the bench for Coach Eddie Casiano. So you might remember back in the day, back in 2004, Eddie Casiano, late in his time as a Puerto Rican national team player, played in that famous game at the Olympics in which the United States fell to Puerto Rico on the opening day in Athens. And I was there, and it was incredible. That was an unforgettable game for Puerto Rico, and many people still talk about it. And now he's trying to bring that same magic back, or help bring that magic back as coach of Puerto Rico. Of course, the Puerto Rican women have made headlines also by qualifying for the Olympics this summer. So for the United States, well, Kyle Fogg, Jalen Jones coming off a big game, Joshua Majette, Justin Anderson, and Eric Mika in the starting five, with Adams, Randolph, Webb, Rab, Mercure among the reserves coming into the game for Mike Fratello. So we're about ready to get it on again between the United States and Puerto Rico. United States winning the first meeting the other night in Puerto Rico by 13 points. These teams obviously know each other very well, or these two nations anyway. Kind of a different cast of characters for the Americans, because they played in the Americas qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And played a couple of tough games as well. Lots of action all over the world in the continental qualifiers for the various tournaments that are going to be coming up next summer. Europe, Asia, Africa, you name it. There have been some huge games and huge results, which we'll talk about when we get some time tonight. Well, good evening and welcome to Washington, D.C., the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifier game between the United States and Puerto Rico is underway. The United States winning the first meeting by 13 points the other night and coming right out and striking from long range for the United States. After that early three-point lead, Justin Anderson. And Puerto Rico tried to strike back with a three from the left corner. And Clavel misses. In fact, that was a two. Jet hands it off to Anderson. Getting into the paint and rejected. Clavel gets the block. Now takes it back out. Jorge Bryant Diaz misses. And the United States rebound, go the other way. Now getting inside and scoring for the United States, Eric Mika. A 5-0 lead here early for the USA. Brown puts it up, that's inside the arc. And the United States rebound, Kyle Fogg. And making the shot as well. They've called the foul, and Anderson will go to the line for a three-point play. Potential three-point play. It should be 7-0 USA. Trying to sort that out. There must be a problem with the scoring apparatus. They accidentally put the 2 points on the board for Puerto Rico instead for the USA. So Eddie Casiano pacing over there on the sidelines. There, that's the right score. I knew it was. Anderson off to a good start and does not complete the three-point play, and Puerto Rico rebound the miss. And going in, following up the miss, Puerto Rico get it back, Pinheiro. Diaz for three. They can't get it to drop. Jet passes to the wing. Long rebound. Lifted by Brown. And 7:38 remaining. USA trying to lower the boom early here. Up 7-0. Kyle Fogg who missed that last three for the United States. Now the quick pass, and finally Puerto Rico gets something easy inside, and it's Diaz. Jet brings the ball up the floor. Kyle Fogg and dumps it off. And the throwdown by Eric Mika. He's lively, isn't he? Brown dribbling up high. Looks for space. Passes it back outside to Pinedo. Puts it up. And tough shot. Missed by Jalen Jones. And another foul on Fogg. Another foul called on the United States. And that is on Jones. So Jones is going to step out. A couple of fresh bodies come in for the USA. So Hall is in, Webb is in, and another miss for Puerto Rico. Jalen Jones goes out. Here's Mika again, and he gets it to go. He's looking rather formidable, isn't he? Eric Mika, 25 years of age and a lot of power, and he's putting it on display right now. Plays with the Stockton Kings of the NBA G League. Saw him play in India when Sacramento played Indiana. The first ever NBA games that were played in India. And he was a tough character. Just watching him practice, really hard practice player. Hoping to get his chance in the NBA as well. Playing in the G League. Now the drive, and well sealed by the USA. Now quick ahead they go. They like to move fast, the USA. And Anderson, Mika with the rebound. Well, it helps to have a player like Mika that just kind of like cleans up the mess. Here he is, passes it back outside. Anderson again, short. So it's Anderson, Kyle Fogg, Devin Hall, Eric Mika, and James Webb on the court right now for the USA. Brown, meanwhile, dribbling for Puerto Rico. Into the corner. Pinedo. It's good. Well, another player that was hoping to play for Sacramento. So the three-pointer takes it up to 14-5 for the USA. Puerto Rico having an awful time trying to put the ball in the basket right now. And coming in, rebounding, nope. Looked like the USA had the rebound. Now Mika commits the foul. really do with Pinedo getting hot for Puerto Rico. So plays for Stockton Kings. And they get it to him inside. He goes up. And at least he earns a trip to the free throw line. Pinedo had 15 points and 9 rebounds in the meeting the other night against the USA. But again, that was a resounding win for the USA. Ivan Rabb in the game now for the USA, number 11. And the first one is good from Pinedo. 14-6. Some Borquas in the stands tonight, pulling for Puerto Rico. And good attack-minded play by the USA. Putting the pressure on the defense. Fogg. All right, Angel Rodriguez picks up the foul. Free throw is good from Fogg. You never like to start on the back foot against the USA. When they get on top of you, that just their confidence grows. And they missed the free throw, get the rebound now, and look to extend the lead even further. Here's Fogg in the paint, puts it up and in. 3-point trip down the floor that time. And the lead goes to 10. Clavel hands it off. And nice passing, but then Rabb is able to get his hand on the shot. So a nice swat from Ivan Rabb. And that foul will be called on Devin Collier. Devin Collier. This is where, if you're Puerto Rico, you've worked for the good shot. And probably the only thing he could have done better there was maybe go for the reverse layup, so he could have used the rim kind of to protect him. Rabb was right there to reject it. Pinedo goes out of the game. And Derek Reese comes in for Puerto Rico. So James Webb exits with Joshua Majet coming back in. And Jalen Jones re-enters the game for Kyle Fogg. And Levi Randolph takes his time and makes the 2 free throws. Takes it up to a 12-point advantage. Clavel, oh boy, he had his man. USA had the hands up on defense though. USA passing it around. Majet down to the right corner and inside it goes. And the easy one for Jalen Jones. Listen to the Americans talking on defense. Great play by them, and you can see the Fratello influence. They're really talking. They're taking it up from downtown is Rodriguez. He misses now. Majet looks, takes it back outside. With 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, the USA already in command. And driving in and banking it in for the USA, number 13, Cody Dimps. Quick pass down low and a 3-point play opportunity for Clavel. Opportunities will be there for Puerto Rico. have to say, to score. But the way that USA is so active with their hands up and everything, they're going to have to start delivering those bounce passes. They were able to get that one through. And Clivell does not take advantage. It remains a 14-point deficit for Puerto Rico. Rodriguez guarding Majet. Vince gives it back to Majet, and he has it knocked out of his hands. And now Puerto Rico off and running, and almost scoring was Emmanuel Andujar. But it was kept out. It could be considered. He slapped the backboard. Wonder if it might be goaltending, but here it is again. Watch this. He was certainly asking for the basket. Ouch. Well, I can't tell if actually he hit the backboard. That's what Cassiano was saying. If he hit the backboard. But then on the replay, it didn't look like he hit the backboard. But you definitely heard it. So I'm assuming he hit the backboard. But you know what? When you're trailing by 14 points, things don't go your way. You got to. Well, you just got to take advantage of the 2 free throws that you got. Andujar sinks both. That was an impressive drive by Andujar. Those American players bearing down on him. He knew they were coming. He was able to get it up. Would have liked to have dunked it. Here's Majet. 3-point attempt off the back of the iron. Now here's Puerto Rico. Oh, that's a jump ball. And I think Puerto Rico looking for a foul. It certainly looked in live action like they were going to blow the whistle for the foul. And then he just looks like he called the jump ball. And to be fair, it looked like Levi Randolph did a good job of getting in there and taking it away. Again, when it rains, it pours. If you're trailing by double digits, and then you don't get calls like that. And Cassiano is beside himself. Such a fiery competitor during his playing days. I'm pretty sure he'd like to be out there playing himself right now. Eddie Cassiano. Under a minute remaining in the opening quarter. USA moving the basketball. Boy, that is a long three, and it's good. Justin Anderson, and it comes off, I guess, what you might describe as a contentious play where Puerto Rico thought they were fouled. So that was a huge sequence of events right there. Don't know foul called there either. Letting them play. Putting it up and missing. Puerto Rico get the ball back. They'll probably try to hold it on for one shot. Rodriguez. And in the end, they don't even get a shot off. 0.6 seconds remains. Ricardo Soroyo behind Eddie Cassiano there. Former player in the NBA, Miami, Utah. Was the star of that, was the big player in that upset of the United States back in the 2004 Olympics. And for a long time, a point guard. Got to shoot it. Majet. Did he get it off in time? Well, he grazed the net. I'm not sure if that would have counted or not. But the USA defense reigned supreme, allowing just 11 points in that opening quarter. And they are on top 25-11 against Puerto Rico here in this FIBA AmeriCup qualifier. Well, USA dominating, 7 of 10 inside the arc. They've had 3 threes fall in. They're just 3 of 6 at the line, but it doesn't matter. They're up by a big number right now, 15 points on Puerto Rico. Some of the highlights from that first quarter. Anderson certainly came out to play tonight.
The STC is proud to support Port Central Kitchen and their ongoing disaster relief efforts in Puerto Rico. Founded by Chef Jose Andres.
Anderson with 8 points, 2 of 5 from three-point range. 6 points for Eric Mika, who was impressive early on for the USA. Devin Hall, Kyle Fogg, each with 3 points. And for Puerto Rico, 5 points for Isaiah Pinheiro.
Basketball fans, make sure you're up to support your USA basketball team today. USA Gear is available on the concourse now. And if you don't see what you like, be sure to check out USAE.com for a full selection of USA basketball team gear. The USA Basketball Shop, a fanatics experience.
Second quarter action underway here in Washington. And Puerto Rico trailing by 15 points, have possession. Almost a turnover. Shot clock down to 5. Rodriguez tries to make the pass. And the kick, they'll put 14 seconds back on the shot clock. Three-pointer is good. Rodriguez, he's been dishing and decided to go ahead and shoot it this time and nailed it. Tough drive. No, they're going to call the charge. So Anderson turns it back over. Good job getting into position, Reese. Textbook, got into position, raised his arm straight up, made it an easy call for the referee. Rodriguez goes behind his back, gets inside, scores for the Boricuas. And you can hear the Puerto Rican fans in the arena. There's plenty of them. They want to see a competitive game tonight. Majet launches it from downtown. And now Mika. Well, they're going to say fouled by Puerto Rico, who looked to have pretty good position, but it's tough keeping Mika off the boards. Anderson open for 3, rims out. And USA ended up coming down with the basketball, but then Jalen Jones threw it out of bounds after the collision. So athletic, USA. I mean, they are, every time we watch them play, they are so strong physically, so quick. They really want to push it. And they're tough to keep off the boards. Alley-oop pass, and it was a good look, but Collier didn't finish it, and now the turnover on the USA. So a little bit of hope here for Puerto Rico in this second quarter. And I think Vitella's gonna get up and Make a change here, possibly. So they called an offensive foul, Mika. Ivan Rabb back in. Luis Hernandez also comes in for Puerto Rico. Three-point attempt. Anderson with the rebound. Santiago Jr. missing that. And off the miss, there's a foul battling for the rebound on Puerto Rico. So foul on Angel Rodriguez. Mika's on the bench after picking up his second foul. Rabb takes it and had the good look. Not able to convert it, not able to get the rebound. Puerto Rico attack again, and this time Rabb is called for the foul. Well, definitely the momentum right now with the Boricua. Gary Brown checks back into the game for Rodriguez, who did a good job for Puerto Rico. Gets a pat on the backside from his coach, Eddie Casiano. I'll tell you what, folks, there have been some big results in the continental qualifiers all over the world the past few days. New Zealand winning at Australia. That was an upset. In Europe, we've had any number of upsets. On day one today, Slovenia lost on day one. Late and a close one to Hungary. Slovenia, of course, with Luka Doncic. And Goran Dragic won the Eurobasket back in 2017. Serbia blew a 14-point lead tonight and lost at home to Georgia. Spain, the world champions, lost at home to Poland tonight. Three-pointer. So the three-point shot by Jalen Jones takes it back up to a 12-point lead. Jet goes down. Now Sosa. Oh, and the follow putback jam almost by Reese. Looks like he's injured his foot coming down. Now Anderson launches and drills a three-pointer. And that is a 5-point swing right there. That should have been a dunk for Puerto Rico. They can't leave those points out there. And Hernandez now has been called for a foul, setting this pick on Majet. Yeah, dribbling around, gets the path to the basket and scores. And takes it up to a 17-point lead, and Eddie Casiano decides it's time to talk about things. Puerto Rico had it down to 9 points. The deficit could have gotten to within 8 if they'd made both free throws. But ever since that missed alley-oop dunk, things have headed south for the Boricua. They trail 34-17. So 3 of 6 at the line. Puerto Rico 5 of 7. Basically basketball You got to be able to stop your team, stop the opponent. You got to rebound the miss. And USA are playing their game right now. They're getting out in transition. They're running. And great defensively, allowing just 17 points in the first 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Acura is checking in. Acura, number 12. Well, coming right out of the timeout, that's exactly what you want. Isaac Sosa drilling the jumper. Now Majette. Nice touch pass, but it was intercepted, in fact, by Pinheiro. Intended for Rab. Putting it up from three-point range, and missing was Gary Brown. But the pass was telegraphed, and Puerto Rico Brown hold it back. He hands it off, and there for getting it for Puerto Rico is Pinheiro. Gets a couple of free throws. Pinheiro, that's it to 14 points. Now gets it back to 13. Pinheiro played for Puerto Rico at the World Cup last summer. Had a nice introduction to the national team as Puerto Rico got to the second round. Rab gets in the paint, puts it up, and flying in for the rebound. Good job by Puerto Rico. And number 22, Emmanuel Andujar. It's a tough shot, relatively tough shot for Rab. A lot of red shirts under there for the rebound. So Andujar tries his luck at the line. And we'll get another one. Ooh. Down 13. Last thing you want to see is your player go out and miss 2 free throws, but Puerto Rico got to play defense. Acura gets it to Majette. Rab, or no, excuse me. Puerto Rico dodged the bullet. Majette up the floor. And blocked and fouled was Rab. It's Webb who had missed the layup before for the USA. Rab makes both. So 15 points to lead for the USA. Puerto Rico trying to get back into this. Let's go Rico chance. Sosa misses. Now here comes Majet. And his pass telegraphed. And then Benito Santiago Jr. was about to attack the basket and just kind of lost control of it, but it went out of bounds. So Puerto Rico will keep it. Watch this. Fortunate to keep that. Three-pointer is good. No, that was a 2, excuse me. Gets it back to 13. Sosa. Well, sinking it, getting it right back was Cody Dimps. Tough finish. So Brown gets the 2 points. Offensive rebound for Rab. And Majet puts it up from deep. And Benito Santiago Jr. comes down with the rebound. And Cassiano looking for an unsportsmanlike foul. Off the ball. So this was Majet taking the shot. And Rab got tangled up with Pinheiro. No, that's not going to be an unsportsmanlike. Anyway, he goes out of the game, and Pinheiro goes to the line. And he had looked good on his first 2 free throws, but he misses that one. Yeah. Benito Santiago Jr. Boy, his dad was a great baseball player, wasn't he? Longtime catcher with the Padres. And Pinheiro misses both. Puerto Rico struggling at the free throw line. Seven of 13, and the USA pile on the misery by stroking a 3-pointer. That was Kyle Fogg. Brown passes. Boy, what a finish that was. Luis Hernandez. Fogg quickly attacking. Jones puts it up. Good. Another 3 for the USA. They hit some threes tonight. USA 7 of 18. Isaac Sosa missing for Puerto Rico. And driving in and getting swatted was Jalen Jones, but he was fouled. This is him on the 3-point shot. So you watch the USA play, and it's just a different attitude, really, from. It's like you haven't seen it. When you watch all the other national teams play in international basketball, they come out and it is like a prize fighter stepping into the ring. They are fired up and ready to go. Very emotionally charged team. And Puerto Rico would be a very emotional team, but definitely not like the USA tonight. Brown dribbles to his left. Pinedo gets in the paint, throws it over, gets it back, and he was blocked. Good team defense by the USA. James Webb credited with the block. So the foul called on Benito Santiago Jr. And that'll send James Webb to the line. They say 7 of 11 at the line tonight. And these are the first 2 from Webb tonight, and he makes both. The biggest lead of the game now, 20 points. And another moving screen called on Puerto Rico's Ramon Clemente. So many players struggle to set that screen. They're constantly moving. So timeout on the court. USA in command, 47-27, 38.8 seconds to go, the first half. Assists for USA, 7 for Puerto Rico. The only stat that matters is that score up there, 47-27. And you look at the rebounding, USA 27-17. And you look at turnovers, just 6 on the USA, 6 for Puerto Rico. Second chance points, just 5 for the USA. I thought they would have had more than that. 2 for Puerto Rico. And 9 USA points off turnovers, 8 off turnovers for Puerto Rico. So really, it's just been better shooting. I mean, obviously, I think probably a lot more energy shown by the USA on both ends of the floor, really. But they're definitely shooting better. USA 38.89% from three-point range, 60% inside the arc. Puerto Rico inside the arc just 41% and 16.67% from three-point range. So they are struggling to put the ball in the basket, and also at the free throw line. Well, will this be another 3? Yes, it will. Levi Randolph. Played in Europe for a while in the Basketball Champions League. And he's back with the USA, the 3-point, or the 2 rather, stepping inside the arc. 21 points the difference, and right at the buzzer, USA got it off with Devin Hall, but he was short. But they will be in a much better mood going to halftime, leading 50-29. So 20 minutes in the books. USA 50, Puerto Rico 29. There's the numbers I was just telling you about. USA shooting 60% inside the arc. Now they're 8 of 20 from deep. That's 40%. Obviously, Puerto Rico being out rebounded 27-17. Out assisted. Puerto Rico do have one more steal than USA, but they're going to have to work some magic to get back into this one. Anderson with 11 points. Lead all scorers. Pinedo has 7 for Puerto Rico. Well, we do have some Boricua fans here tonight, but they haven't had that much to cheer about. Their team losing 50-29. And Mike Fratello pulling the strings from the sidelines for the USA. El Rodriguez come out probably in Puerto Rico's best spell of play. He was on the court. He hit that three, then he scored with the drive. There's been a lot more coming from the USA, especially from three-point range. They've hit 8 threes. And Anderson particularly has been a thorn in the side of Puerto Rico tonight. He's 3 of 7 from three-point range. Also, Jalen Jones is 2 of 2. Levi Randolph has made his only 3. And Kyle Fogg and Devin Hall each have 3-pointers. So Puerto Rico are going to have to talk about it. They're going to know that they're going to have to bring the energy. They have to box out, have to play the defense. Maybe get, if they do that, they might get some opportunities in transition. But they've got a mountain to climb. They're down 50-29 at halftime as they face the United States for the 2nd consecutive game. And remember, they lost the first one 83-70. Although in that one, the USA jumped out to a 33-14 first quarter lead and extended that to 52-24 by halftime. So they had a stranglehold on proceedings. In that one, Puerto Rico came out strong in the 3rd quarter and actually won the 2nd half, but they still lost by 13 points. So it's a huge ask for Puerto Rico. That was Hernandez scoring with that back to the basket layup, but Jones hitting one of his 2 3-pointers tonight, and the USA just really getting pretty much what they want tonight against Puerto Rico. United States in command, 50-29 over Puerto Rico here in Washington. Second time these two teams have met in the FIBA America's 2021, FIBA AmeriCup, rather 2021 qualifiers. USA winning the first game 83-70. And they have a firm grip on proceedings in this one. Need to finish in the top 3 of the group to qualify for the AmeriCup, which will be held next year. teams will be scrapping away, and consider look at the this group. Also got the Bahamas and Mexico. Mexico already 1-0. Puerto Rico might fancy their chances of sweeping Mexico. Who knows? Certainly the Bahamas start as the big underdogs in this group. Canada won their opening game against the Dominican Republic. It's never an easy game, shouldn't be. Venezuela also upset Argentina on opening night in Argentina. And Colombia scraped a 1-point victory over Chile. Brazil and Panama. Panama won a close game against Paraguay, as Brazil beat Uruguay. And the Virgin Islands won against Cuba, so Mexico won against the Bahamas. But there'll be 2 more windows to play as well. So this is only the first window, and a lot can happen between now and the finish. Well, welcome back, folks. Second half action underway. The USA in white and Puerto Rico in the red, and Pavel fouled by Jalen. Jones with the personal. Pavel misses the free throw, and a nightmare at the night tonight for Puerto Rico. They were 8 of 15, now 9 of 16. So they're in the 50s. 8 of 15, in fact, is what it is now. And the USA come right out and hit a three-pointer. Kyle Fogg. Anderson with the rebound. Fogg plays his basketball in China, 30 years of age now, former Arizona Wildcat. And that ball coming out of bounds, so Puerto Rico get it back. Puerto Rico looking for something to kind of get him going here. Barry Brown. Jones. Now Majette. Majette from deep. Majette left wide open, and he nails this one. Nieto pushes it back. Clemente starting, hands it off to Brown. Nieto, long three, rains it in. A lot of arc on that one. Good looking shot. Pavel comes up and challenges Fogg. Fogg goes to work. Pavel crossed up, falls down. Watch this. Trying to stick with Fogg. Oh, he tripped over him is what it was. left foot hit Fogg, and that's why he tumbled down. Wasn't that it was crossed up. The 5-second violation gives it to Puerto Rico. Maybe this will trigger a little bit of a run. Brown dribbling around. Puts it up and tickles the twine. It's definitely his best move of the night. Anderson. This is to Mika. Mika takes the punishment. Almost gets it to go. Mika's just big, strong. Very, I wouldn't say he has a feathery touch, but he puts the ball in the basket. He knows how to score. Brown pulls up again. Time a little long, follows up his miss. Pinheiro step back, that's the air ball. Well, Brown got floored by that pick, and the three-pointer from the right corner. And now the team's Clemente going at it with Mika. Well, Puerto Rico not liking it, getting beat 61-35. And Pinheiro walking Clemente away. Botello ran right out on the court to make sure nothing happened. Still out there. So the referee's going to talk about it and see if they want to call double technicals or just to let it fly. Or might they just call one technical? Okay, they're going to go look at it on the screen. See if they can figure out what happened. So Clemente got into it with Mika. Okay, watch. Clemente is he's in the paint now. Here comes Mika. Now definitely looked like Clemente kind of initiated it, kind of barged into Mika. I think they might call a foul on Clemente. The video does not lie, I'm afraid. Watch this again. Mika was kind of minding. Oh, well, he definitely floored. That might have been what Clemente was reacting to. So this will be interesting. And there you see after the three-pointer. It was a hard pick, a hard screen that Mika set, but I mean there was no foul called, so Clemente looked as if he took exception to it and kind of took up for his teammate by going after Mika, which is maybe not a smart thing to do, actually. Mika's, in my opinion, Mika has shown great restraint in all of this. And on the other hand, you can't fault Clemente. You're getting beat by 25 points or whatever. And you've just seen your guard get floored by a block, so you're sticking up for him. So maybe maybe the referees are just going to say, let's let him play. Don't call anything. Certainly want to make sure they get this right because they're taking a while to discuss it. Referees tonight, it's Leandro Rezcano who's talking now to the commissioner. So they've called an unsportsmanlike foul on Clemente, 2 shots. And they've called a technical on Mika, 1 shot. Pretty sure that's what they said. So it'd be 2 shots and possession for the USA, but Puerto Rico will get a technical free throw out of this, unless I misunderstood that. This will be a technical free throw. I mean, the USA come off better in this, but I think it's, you know, I think it's the right call. I think they've taken their time and they've dissected what happened. I'm a little surprised, actually, they called the technical on Mika because I'm not exactly sure what he did. I mean, if he fouled while setting the pick, then you call the foul, but you don't call it after he gets into a scrap. But I didn't see his reaction that merited a. I guess you could say he actually kind of went up and jawed with Clemente. Certainly some Puerto Rican fans enjoying that miss. So yeah, so that was the 2 free throws, and now they will keep possession. So far, Puerto Rico have come off better. And Mika, meanwhile, goes and sits down, maybe a little bit embarrassed about the 2 misses from the line. Pinheiro is, Collier is coming out. And Jorge Bryant Diaz has come back in for Puerto Rico. Okay, so Clemente is actually staying in the game. So it's Brown, Clavel, Clemente, Collier, and Isaiah Pinheiro that are in. Randolph, meanwhile, is coming in from a jet for the USA. Three-point attempt, rattles in another one. So Fogg has really done a good job tonight. $12 points for him, 14 for Justin Anderson. They're leading the way for the USA. Clemente catches the inbounds pass. Nice spin move, Clavel. We had a good move to the basket. He just didn't finish. Oh, he got blocked Webb got the swat. Andahar comes into the game. So Webb, fresh off the block, now finds himself at the free throw line. And the Iowa Wolves big man, the second. 29-point lead. Rodriguez for three, under pressure. So Randolph called for a foul, boxing out down low. Boxing out Collier. Collier takes his time, makes the first. Puerto Rico trying to get up around 60% at the line. Right now they're 10 of 17, 58.82%. And he makes both, so that's 12 of 19, and in fact, 61%. At least that aspect of their game is improving. Anderson feeds Webb. Fogg back to Anderson. Launches it. Webb challenged for the rebound. And Puerto Rico. Nice pass. Rodriguez to Collier. Gets it back and fumbles it away. The ball goes off of Jalen Jones. So getting a little sloppy, both ends. Well, a lot of these fans want to see a little bit more from Puerto Rico than what they're getting right now. Pump fake, and Collier had a chance to get a three-point play. We'll get two free throws. Nice pump fake by Collier. And Randolph was going for the block. Instead, he got faked out. So Collier is at the line. Well, Collier's doing a good job of getting that free throw percentage up for USA. 4 in a row from him. After a 25-point deficit. See if Puerto Rico can get another stop. Fogg fouled out on the perimeter. Fella Harrington and Andrew Greer, the assistant coaches for the USA, for Mike Fratello over there. Fella Harrington back in the Georgetown days as a player. Makes one of two. There's Jim Tooley on the left. USA basketball. Eating some popcorn. Caller again. Could it be 5 in a row? And nope. Ball goes back to Puerto Rico. I should say Jim Tooley, the Secretary General of USA Basketball. And he's sitting next to Martin Dempsey, the retired United States Army General, who served as the 18th Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Now the chairman of USA Basketball. And another missed free throw by Clavel, so that free throw percentage that was going up is all of a sudden starting to go back in the other direction. Back down to 60.87%. Puerto Rico 14 of 23 at the line. And Clavel misses both. Clavel is a player that needs to be on for Puerto Rico to have success, this current Puerto Rico team. Did very well leading them into the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Pinheiro gets it to Clavel, rattles out, good rebound, and Collier couldn't get it to go in. Now running is Fogg. Passes it back to Webb. Now back to Fogg. 13 minutes remaining in this one. Jones. And they used a lot of time on the shot clock. USA, we don't usually see that. Clavel drives in. And a foul called on Levi Randolph. Clavel played at Colorado State University. You recognize him, recognize the name. He was born in Puerto Rico, Caguas. It's been a rough night for him. It's been so rough to see it's coming off the back of his jersey. Need to get some extra tape on that. Maybe that'll get him going. Good crowd tonight in Washington. Not the official number, but certainly pretty rowdy. 12.5 minutes to go. USA on top by 23. Randolph. This is down low. Majette back in the game. Bounce pass Majette. And Pinheiro went up. Grabbed the rim because I think he thought he was going to fall on the USA player. Oh, I can see what happened. He went up, and Randolph kind of went under him, and Pinheiro, so he didn't fall, grabbed the rim. I'm not sure what they're going to call here. Julio Cesar Anaya, the referee that was talking now. That's Leandro Lezcano from Argentina explaining something that Mike Fratello appears not to fully either agree with or grasp. He's just going to move on and do something else. Now he's going to go back to it. He wants to know, is he shooting a free throw or not? Okay, so Fogg is shooting the free throw. So Randolph, having taken a spill, had to go out of the game, and Fratello gets to choose who he brings in his stead. Pass into the corner. Goes past Sosa. Venezuela and Argentina playing again tonight. Venezuela won the first one, and now that was at Argentina. Now they're back in Venezuela, leading 24-20. The second meeting. Fernando Duro going up against his fellow Argentinian Sergio Hernandez, coach of Argentina. Collier misses the jumper. Good job. And Rab went up for the rebound and fouled coming over the back. Fouled Andujar. Cassiano actually played for Puerto Rico, the coach. Played for them in '92 as well at the Olympics. And they played at the USA, guarded Michael Jordan. Seeing a photo of that. So the 1 of 2 effort makes it 68-44. Jones going to get in. Now he's going to pass it to Webb. And Webb can't get it to drop. Pinheiro. Jet was going for the steal. Bounce pass, oh, beautiful basketball, Puerto Rico, and the ball doesn't go down. So they call Jalen Jones with an offensive foul there, sticking his leg out, fouling Angel Rodriguez. Nice move inside. He's looked pretty good tonight, hasn't he, Andujar? It's a 22-point game. As yet wide open. I mean, he's not even close to the arc. He's a full meter and a half behind it. USA are really shooting well from deep tonight. They're 13 of 30, 43.33%. Rodriguez denied. Jones pushes it quickly. And I don't think the shot was released in time. So back to a 25-point lead for the Americans. At the end of 3 quarters, USA on top 71-46 against Puerto Rico. Look at that shooting. Now they did count. So they did count that last shot. Would have counted if it had gone. 13 of 31, 42%. USA have been on top in this game from the very beginning. They kind of set the tone early, playing very aggressive on both ends of the floor, hitting some shots, 3-pointers, really making life miserable when they were on defense for Puerto Rico. It seemed to be a step faster, and Puerto Rico have been playing catch up ever since. Okay, 3 quarters in the books, and 4th quarter now underway. USA up 71-46 in this FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifier against Puerto Rico, the same team they beat a few days ago in San Juan. And Eric Mika back in the game. Gets in the paint, turns, gets blocked. And I'm pretty sure that Puerto Rico are going to go hard at Mika for the rest of the night after his altercation with Clemente. And nice alley-oop pass. Rodriguez and Hernandez puts it up and in. Rodriguez hasn't done too badly tonight. That's foul. I mean, talking about Rodriguez, he's played, well, 12.5 minutes. Gary Brown's played 18 minutes. Seems like Rodriguez has actually played more than that. Jalen Jones, another 3-pointer. They just keep raining in the threes. Does not do a team any favors, the opponent. Now the 3 does not fall for Angel Rodriguez. Puerto Rico are 3 of 17 from 3-point range, compared to the USA 14 of 32. It's quite a difference. Pinheiro went up and swatted that ball away. Wasn't going to let his Stockton Kings teammate get it. Sosa leaned into the defender, hoping to get the foul called. Got it back, still missed. Three-pointer and another one raining in tonight. That was Anderson. Justin Anderson, 5 of 10 from three-point range. USA 15 of 33. Bounce pass to Mika. Nice jump stop and basket for Pinheiro. Jones again. Big pass, wide open. Did you hear Jalen Jones shoot it, and he goes, and one, trying to say he was going in. This time Sosa nails it. Isaac Sosa. So Angel Rodriguez goes out now, and Gary Brown comes back in. A lot of Puerto Rican fans here tonight, easily distinguishable by their garb, their hats. People from Puerto Rico, a lot of pride in their country. Three-point attempt, and Mika grabs the offensive rebound over Hernandez and scores with the putback. Pinheiro fouled while shooting the jumper. Well, we're going to celebrate that one. Went up against Webb. $15 points for Pinheiro, leading Puerto Rico tonight. Only player in double digits, now 16. Anderson missed everything that time. Yeah, the Puerto Rican fans trying to take any opportunity they can to get on their USA counterparts tonight. Brown on his legs. Sosa, long two. 5:40 remaining. Puerto Rico get it back to 21 points, the deficit. And Pinheiro almost knocking that away for a steal. Now Majette, we've seen him launch it from here. This is his distance. Ah. And he got Hernandez to bite on the pump fake. If Hernandez goes straight up, he's okay, but if he kind of goes into him, and that's the problem, his momentum carried him into Majet. So Majet gets 3 free throws. Very clever player, Majet. Of course, you got to get a hand in the face because he's hit that three-pointer tonight. He's hit a couple of threes. At 30 years of age. Born in Birmingham, Alabama. For the Orlando Magic team. Plays with the Lakeland Magic, NBA G League. Plays college basketball at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Back 2008 to 2012. 3-point attempt. Oh, they get 3 right back. Sosa's certainly getting the fans going with that one. He's in double digits now. 12 points. Wow. To the corner. Pinheiro off the back of the ring. Cody Dimps in the game, number 13, got that rebound. Jet back to Dimps. Free throws for Dimps with 4:04 remaining. USA 18 to 26 after that make, 69%. Now they're over 70, 19 to 27. Cooley again on the left, and Martin Dempsey on the right. Well, it's going to take something spectacular for Puerto Rico now. See what USA can do. They got 84 points. I think they're going to get to 100. Might get up to about 92 maybe. Maybe 94. But driving in and fouled was Jones. Jalen Jones at the line and adds to his tally tonight. 14 points. That's a trash talk taking place between some of the players and the crowd. Some of the Puerto Rican fans riding the USA players. Akira comes back into the game now. JP Makura. Sosa's had the hot hand of late. Gets free. Rebound to Pinheiro. Well read by Makura. Seconds on the shot clock. And Brown not able to get it off in time. So the USA going to have a winning, perfect start under Mike Fratello in this first window, having won the first one by 13 points in Puerto Rico. Going to get another one tonight. Levi Randolph missing. Oh, right now, maybe Puerto Rico can kind of make that scoreline look a little more respectable. So Luis Hernandez scores again. He's had a couple of nice baskets, 6 points. There's a follow and the basket by Makura. Pavel back in. Sosa. So Devin Hall picks up the foul. Talking things over with Sosa. Foul ball shooting three. He's got one more. He's got 14 points. One more, and he's going to equal Pinheiro. Put it in, up to Makura. He takes it over in front of the USA bench and steps out of bounds. Oh, that pass was telegraphed. Fogg behind the back and dunked by Levi Randolph. Oh, nice finish by Brown. Right through about 3 defenders there. Taking the clock down. Gonna put it up from deep. Wow. He's left Puerto Rico in a fog with his performance tonight. He's been outstanding. Fogg with 18 points, 4 of 7 from three-point range. And answering the three-pointer was Brown. 93-71. Well, maybe the USA will get to 100. Pinheiro came from behind and blocked Demps. So they'll have 4 seconds to inbound it. Breakdown, inbounded the ball for a layup. 95 points to the USA. It's probably going to be it for them. For the layup. This one by Clavel. So they'll inbound it, bring it across midcourt, and then I'm guessing they're going to hold it up. So USA sweep Puerto Rico in their 2 FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. They beat them in San Juan, and they beat them here in Washington. Mike Fratello keeps winning. He was a winner with Ukraine. Now he's a winner with the USA. USA win it 95-73 over Puerto Rico. Well, USA tonight were just, they played with so much energy and passion. You had to like how they came out, and they won it 95-73 over Puerto Rico. From a statistical standpoint, USA 16 3-pointers, 10 more than Puerto Rico. Won the rebounding battle by 11. 19 assists. Puerto Rico had one more steal. Fogg was awesome. Probably the player of the game. 18 points, 17 for Anderson. So USA, nothing like playing for your country, and these guys are making the most of it. See how many of them are with the team the next time they get together in the next window, which will be in November. But can't have any complaints about how they got after it tonight. They came out and played aggressively, in your face. They were talking the whole night, communicating with each other. You know, they crashed the boards. They were ferocious on the boards, especially in the first half. Finished with 14 offensive rebounds. Finished with 5 players in double digits in scoring, led by Kyle Fogg's 18 points. Justin Anderson had 17, and those two combined to go 9 of 18 from three-point range. So that was quite a show by those guys, by that duo. And second chance points for the USA to 5 for Puerto Rico. So just overall defensively, they were really disruptive, and they just didn't really give anything away easily to Puerto Rico. When Puerto Rico scored, they really had to work for it. So that was a job well done by the USA tonight. And in fairness to Puerto Rico, they stuck with it. They just kind of got into a hole early, just weren't able to really mount a serious challenge once they fell behind. 26-11 by the end of the first quarter. And then it got even more complicated when they trailed 50-29 at halftime. So Just all around great effort tonight from the USA. Gary Brown for Puerto Rico, 12 points, 15 apiece for Isaiah Pinheiro and Isaac Sosa. Both of those guys played probably better basketball. They're better basketball in the second half. Each hit a couple of three-pointers. So these USA players made the most of their time together with this national team this week, and they both got a couple wins. So the standings, of course, Mexico and the Bahamas also playing. These are the rankings. USA, obviously #1 in the FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike, and Puerto Rico, number 17. With USA up at the top of the group with 2 wins. Puerto Rico down at the bottom right now with 2 losses. Thanks for watching. Hi, this is Jeff.